Hello everyone, I'm William Strife, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore 1.8. If I die, it's all over, and I just got finished fighting a skeleton. There's an arrow in my flippin' hand. Yeah, but Hardcore 1.8, if I die, it's all over, the world gets deleted, everything horrifying and amazing at the same time, like I say every single episode. So, let's get right to it. I don't want to stretch this out like I have been in the past. This week, every week, I use a new texture pack. This week, I'm using Triton, which is a fantastic texture pack. It has a real, cleaning, cartoony feel. I'm a little bit concerned about the way that the video is going to look with how busy the grass texture is here. Something else that you'll notice is if I come over here, it sounds quite different. And that's because Triton not only replaces, you know, the textures and has unique models, but it also has unique sounds to it as well. And I gotta say, the rain effects are pretty cool in this texture pack as well. Or, well, not texture pack, resource pack. I'm using a, I'm using Sphax to patch in some small holes that are in the pack so far. It's still in development. The guy making it, he hasn't made nether brick, which is the big reason why I'm patching textures together. Something else he hasn't done is a lot of the armors, and he hasn't done, like, diamond tools and whatnot, so I'm patching in the very minor holes that are left to be plugged with a special, you know, hacked apart version of Sphax that I use. What on earth is going on with the lighting there? Something else that you guys can see is that I went through and I replaced the second floor material up there with nether brick to, you know, make it look a little bit better. So, there's that. Chateau Strife is looking great, and last time I tackled that, underwater dungeon. So, here's the big problem, guys. I've been so busy over the previous week, because I record these concurrently. Because I record these, episodes concurrently, you know, like 2 or 3 days before they go up, I've just been so busy I don't have a plan this week. So, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to pull a rabbit out of my hat and say, you know what, I think it's time for me to prepare to battle one of the more epic bosses in this game, and that would have to be the Wither, okay? So the Wither boss is something that I'm gonna have to tackle at some point sooner or later, and well, that's a real dangerous thing to do. But before I can even hope to take on the Wither boss, I'm gonna have to kill a whole bunch of Wither skeletons. So, I need to replace my boots first, which means that it's time for me to go hunting. Okay, yeah, I've got both swords. So this is something that I should probably point out to you guys. Diamond Sword 1 and Diamond Sword 2. These are what I used last week when I tackled the Water Temple. The first one, Sharpness 4, Unbreaking 3, which is great, deals a lot of damage. Second one, Looting 3, Knockback 2. Okay, so a lot of you were asking why are you using your knockback sword to you know, battle all of those water guardians, and I guess I should have, like, pointed this out, but the sword has looting on it, which is the reason why I am using it, okay? And it's a real crock that it's got knockback 2 on it as well. So, I mean, it's not good, but it's what I gotta deal with. So basically, if I'm trying to get a specific type of drop, I use the looting sword. If I'm not trying to get a drop, I use just the standard sword. So, what I need to do right now, why on earth do these creepers have purple on them? Stupid creepers. Anyways, there we go. I got enough experience right off the bat there. Okay, so now that I have 30 levels, I can hop back to base and I can make myself a new fresh pair of fancy boots out of diamond. I'm gonna take some signs with me while I am at it, as I hop over to the library, because something that I should really do with every location on the compound here is give it a name. I mean, I've got the potion, or the potion lounge bar, whatever you want to call it, and you know, it's called Detox Tonics. We got the smithy over here, which is, lest I be mistaken, the smith and sword. Yeah, the smith and sword. What the heck? Oh. Hey, pal, you want out? Okay, whatever. I'll just leave you. Okay, so, let's go ahead and name the library, because that's not something that I've done. So, now I really wish that I could get that whole thing to center up without having to, you know, do something weird to get it between two. Oh my god. I thought I lit this compound up enough. Jeez. Okay, well anyways, it's been named. Maybe I'll figure out how to make this more symmetrical later, but Loose Leaf Library. You know, kind of like a loose leaf paper. So, let's go ahead and enchant those boots now, hey? So, 3 lapis, the diamond boots, and I'm gonna get feather falling 4. What else am I gonna get? Projectile protection. So, this is really important. These boots, I don't want to get rid of them. In fact, these are worth, like, ponying up the experience to repair because they have Depth Strider. And I do intend to go back to that particular water temple and harvest some extra stuff out of it. I just haven't gotten around to that because I've been so absolutely busy lately. So what I'm going to do with my old iron boots is pop them into the enchanted equipment chest here in the smithy. And now that that's done, I'm basically ready to go. I mean, I do need to replace my iron leggings, but there's no particularly awesome enchant on these that's really hard to get, just Unbreaking and Protection. So now, excuse me, now it is time for me to head into the nether. Alright, netherbound I am. Now, I had to bring bread along. Steak would be better, but, you know, you gotta take what you can get. As you can see, pretty much nothing in the nether has been retextured, so that's one of the big reasons why I'm using the Sphax patch. And here's my northern rail, and all of those, I did go back and harvest up all of the rails out of that abandoned mine shaft and put them in. All I gotta do now is figure out when and where to put the golden tracks in. I've got other plans, though, so... Alright, now, let's see if we can find ourselves some wither skeletons in the nether fortress right over here, and try to get my hands on 3 skulls. Oh, dear. Oh, hey, there's one. Wither boy, over here. I gotta try and kite him to a place where he's not gonna... Woo! Come on. Ah, just some coal. This is gonna take a while. Oh, I hate the nether. I don't like being here at all. What are those flippin' wither skeletons? They're too rare is what they are. Oh, hey, 2 of them. Right next to a blaze. That's not good. Oh my god, I found a skull. Okay, there's 1. Come on. Okay, no skull from that one. Oh my god, I'm going for broke at this point. They're so... Where are the skeletons? Why aren't they dropping their skulls? I mean, here's the big, most important centric question that can be asked. How is it that when you kill a skeleton, they don't drop their head? I mean, it's a skeleton. How difficult is it to get a skull off of a skeleton? Oh my god, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, I finally found the last wither skull. Alright, guys. It's time to get out of Dodge. I'm done here. I'm done. I'm finished. Goodbye. Goodbye, Nether Fortress. Goodbye, Blazes. Goodbye, Pigmen. Goodbye, wither skeletons. Oh, I'm done. Before I go, though, I will take a tiny bit of this stuff, just to make certain that I have it. I don't want to have to come back into the nether here. Because I forgot the one of the critical components in summoning the Wither boss. Alright, back to base. We're out. I'm home. Haha, thank God. Thank the Maker. Thank the... Oh, we. Alright, so, let's take inventory of what I've got, from my uncommonly long adventure in the nether. It's taken me about an hour to get my hands on these 3 skulls, of which I am going to just take, and, I'm gonna stash these right here in the chest, where they're safe. Okay, so what do we have? I've got almost 3 full stacks of nether quartz. I got 18 magma cream, 23 flippin' blaze rods, puffer fish, arrows, Lots and lots of useful, good stuff. Okay. I need to start sorting through my inventory and storing things and whatnot. So, rotten flesh can go away. The nether quartz can get stored as well. I need to go over to the detox tonics and start stashing some brewing supplies. Alright guys, so before I go and take on the Wither Boss, which is the goal of this particular round, I want to check to see whether or not I've got a really, really kickin' bow. Unbreaking 2, power 1... I don't appear to have any particularly good bows on hand, but at the same time, I really do need to replace my diamond my leggings. You know what? I think I'll go for the good bow because what I've got will last me. Do I have any? I've got punch 1. That's basically the same thing as knockback. I could really use a bow with infinity. Okay, you know what I think? You know what I'm gonna do? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and repair this together. I'm going to take some of this lapis lazuli, and I'm going to hop over to the loose leaf library, and I'm going to see if I can get my hands on a really, really nice bow. Hopefully, I have exactly what I need. It should only take 3 levels. So, okay, so bow in, power 4. That's definitely good. Power 4 and punch 1, so that's not bad. That's pretty good. Not as good as, say, Infinity, which is what I was hoping for. And next, I'm going to need to go find myself a place to fight the Wither. So I'll get back to you guys once I've found the right location. Alright everyone, I've got the place ready for the epic Wither battle, and you know there's a difficult way and then there's an easy way to do this. So I was looking around the area and I thought, you know what, there are a lot of caves around here and there's a completely untouched area straight through the nether portal. So that's what I'm gonna do. Get a bit of a munch in. As you can see on my hotbar, I've gotten some stuff together. Let's just go through the portal here really quickly. Okay, so here I am back in the nether, and I also took the time to lay out some tracks. It looks like the redstone torches are a little bit glitching out because, I'll be honest, I have done a terrible job patching things together to fill the gaps here. But I've got myself a minecart, and I better get this down before pigmen start to spawn on the track. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm definitely going to have to quiet down the video whenever I go through the edit, but this is great. One of the things that they did in 1.8 was they significantly changed how fast minecarts move. It takes significantly, and I mean significantly, fewer rails to actually keep the carts moving. Most of the powered rails on this track, they're actually here in order to get back up those little hills or inclines. But there's that. So I'll just head back through the portal. Now, whoops, get through the door. Alright, so, back through. Let's go ahead and stash that. I've got almost 3 full stacks of arrows. Oh, I left some blaze powder on me. Oh, hey, and there was some potions of strength here. I've also got potions of strength on me. I've got the bow with power 1. I've got I've only got 1 of my diamond swords here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this stuff. My emergency tools. I've got the wither skulls as well here. So, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll keep the torches on me. But I've basically stripped myself down to the absolute basic, bare necessities. And unfortunately, I don't absolutely shoot through the water anymore because I don't have my boots with Death Strider. So I definitely need the little dinghy here. But as you can see, there are some lights on the horizon here. All right, let's get this party started. Hey, so. Didn't break the boat. Okay, so here we are. This is the area that I dug for taking out the Wither, and you can see I've got a whole bunch of materials here. So yeah, got all that good stuff there. Now, whenever I came down and started mining this place out, I dug in several different directions. There's a long shaft that way. There's a long shaft that way. I kept running into well, quite simply put, I kept running into caves, and caves make the battle just that much more complicated. So, you know, I mean, bleh, crap, right? If I run into a cave, it's going to be just that much more difficult to take the Wither out. So, Now, I've got an emergency bucket of milk. This probably isn't enough. Oh boy. Let's hope that I don't regret this in the long run. Oh boy. Okay, it's gonna charge up, and it's gonna have an explosion. Let's hope that it stays right in front of me. Ah, crap. It went off to the side. Ah, Come on. Woo. I gotta be careful not to get withered. Okay. This isn't going the way that I wanted it to. That's for certain. Ooh, just keep on peeking out and poking it there. Why isn't it after me? Come on, you. Okay, there we go. It's now immune to bow attacks. Die. Die. I'll get you yet. Got him. Now I'm withered. Pop that milk. Woof. Hooey. Wow. Okay, well, hey, that wasn't anywhere near as long of a battle as it could have been. Things could have gone a lot worse, and it looks like he did indeed break into a cave, which was a big part of why I had a little bit more trouble than normal. Typically, the way that you do this battle, I covered this in the Minecraft guide, by the way, if you really want a truly succinct explanation for how to do this, but the way that the Wither battle works at its easiest and most simple, you can do it with iron armor as well. No enchantments either, so where on earth did I come through? Was it? Oh, over here. Okay, yeah. This isn't a cave. This is something that the Wither dug out. Okay, so, as you can see, what I ended up doing was digging a long hallway, and there was a small room at the end. Assuming that he doesn't run into a cave or something, or I'm not entirely certain. He may have hit a cave. He will, the Wither will just chase you down this hallway, and all you do is back up and constantly fire arrows at it. Clearly, that didn't work for me. So, you know, and then once you get it down to half health, it drops to the floor and becomes immune to arrows, and you have to use melee attacks on it, which is the reason why I took this potion of strength and my awesome fancy pants sword. But hey, I've got the beacon, or this is a nether star. It's called a nether cube, I believe, with the Sphax pack, but otherwise it is called a nether star. So here we go. I've got my spoils. Now it's just a matter of finding where to put it down for the better use of it. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to base. Okay guys, I am now back to base, and it's time for me to start thinking about where I'm going to put all this down. And you know what I think? I think that it's going to be a good idea to put this thing down kind of on a strange monument. So I'm going to take some granite, and I'm going to make this into the polished variant. I'll also take a little bit... Actually, before I get my hands on everything that I need 3 bits of obsidian. And I can't remember if I've got this right off the top of my head, but nether stars only serve the purpose of crafting a beacon, and I believe that I can do it this way. Yep, it's blocks of glass, so there we go. I've crafted myself a beacon, and I suppose I could just chuck the glass into there because I don't need any more of it. I'll go ahead and grab myself some andesite, as well as some polished diorite. I'll craft up the andesite. I'm not entirely certain what exactly I'm doing here, but we will find out. And there's only one real appropriate place to put this beacon. And it's right over in Chateau Strife, or in this case, I think right in front of Chateau Strife. Yeah, it's not going to benefit the whole town, but that's kind of the point. This is a posh residence. No expense spared whenever it comes to this place. So what I need to do here is just kind of remove these trees, because this seems the most appropriate location to put the beacon down. And I've got some dirt on me, so I'm going to go ahead and fill all of this in. Okay, everyone, I have finished off the area around the monument. I could probably do with a little bit of clearing house for the ground and whatnot, but here we go. This is the basic area, and I'm about to show you why it's so flippin' expensive to build one of these things, okay? So, I'm gonna go ahead and swap out some of my equipment here. I don't need my shovel anymore. So, there's some gold, some emerald, and a lot of flippin' iron. So, we'll start off by putting in the iron, which should be this area right here. It starts with a base layer, and I suppose I should like make this really clear. You don't have to make a monument for a beacon this large. It can get smaller. It can be just 3 blocks underneath the beacon. But that's a really that'll make for a very weak beacon, okay? The monument won't put out a lot of power. It won't have very large range with a beacon so small. So, well, with a monument so small underneath it. So in order to get the maximum power possible, you have to have one that has a floor this large, okay? And then you move up to the next level like so, and do the exact same thing. Now I'm leaving holes in this monument specifically because I'm doing my best to stylize it. These monuments can be made out of iron, gold, emerald, or diamond. Those are the only 4 materials that can be made out of, and they all have to be, you know, in block form. So, you know, there's that for you. But anyways, I'm gonna continue to fill this in, and naturally I'm using iron because it is the cheapest material. You know, iron is a base material. It's the cheapest. It's a whole lot easier to get your hands on, and spawn's much more common than, say, gold or diamond. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling this baby in like so. And I'm leaving the middle 3 in because I have been lucky enough to come across an uncommonly large amount of gold, okay? So normally, the way that I build one of these things is right up the sides like this. I do some stylization, or some particular... Well, I put some effort in to make the aesthetics better, and because gold is the second most common mineral that you're going to find underground, I make it like this. Then, I take diamond and lead it up the sides to give it a little bit of variation. And I do diamond on opposite ends, followed by emerald. Emerald being the absolute most rare because it spawns as rarely as diamonds, but only in extreme hill biomes or mountains. And this is the basic design. Now I still have to fill in this enormous area in the middle, and this is where things come to a head. I'm not entirely certain that I want to use all of the iron that I have, because this is, I mean, it's taken me a stupid amount of time to get this much iron together. So I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do instead is use some of my gold, because gold is predominantly useless. It's not used in a phenomenal number of things. I came across plenty of the stuff whenever I broke into that water temple, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the middle of this baby gold, just to save on iron, because I find iron more valuable. So there we go. I got 6 gold blocks left. That's not bad. And then I can finish it off with the emerald, and I can put another iron block in the middle, and then we crown it with the beacon. And oh my god, look at this beautiful piece of majesty. Now all I gotta do is feed it any sort of a gemstone or ingot. So this thing, in order for the beacon to work, whether it's on 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, or 4 levels, and for that matter, I just realized now I need to great. I have to break this whole thing down and raise it up 1 because I jacked up. So instead of getting this to work, I'll go ahead and fix that very quickly. Okay, guys, I have burned all of my daylight at this point, but I finally got the monument fixed now. Go ahead and finish this off. And I've got some zombies trying to come in and crash the party. I've been hearing a skeleton all day long. I'm pretty sure that there's some sort of a cavern below me. All right. Ugh, rotten flesh. All right, I'll take a small munch, And there we go. The monument is now, complete in every way that it's supposed to be. I'll just take another look over it to make sure that I haven't missed something. No, nope. Looks like it's all good to me. Okay, there we go. I'm not entirely certain about the base that I've given it to sit on, but it's finished. It's finished, and like I said, this monument, this beacon can function on its own. It can, but its power is increased if you put it on a, 3-3 9-block area, and then it's increased again if you put another layer below that, and a layer below that, and a layer below that. And this last layer at the bottom, this 9x9 one, this is the maximum that it can go to. And for that matter, you can overlap these beacons as well. But that's an advanced thing. You can check the Minecraft guide if you're really interested, like I said. So now to activate it, all you got to do is feed it an ingot or a gemstone. So that's an emerald, a diamond, a gold, or an iron ingot. Okay, so just right-click it with that ingot. Okay, we put the ingot in there, and here we go. You see the levels of power that we've got. Secondary power is only available if you have the full monuments. So we can do haste, we can do speed, resistance, jump boost, or strength. So first thing that I'm going to do is apply regeneration, because that's a super, super powerful thing. And second, I'm going to do strength, because I find that to be really, really cool and fun. So with those two selected, I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And boom, it's finished. There we go. Now I've been buffed. I've got strength. I've got regeneration. This has got to be the most incredible achievement I've ever made in Minecraft, guys. Managing to build one of these things vanilla without any help in hardcore, because I've gathered the resources the hard way before, but I've never done it in hardcore. Jeez, talk about crazy. Okay, guys, this has been another episode of Minecraft Hardcore 1.8 with me, William Strife. Be certain to leave comments below, suggest texture packs, maybe build projects and whatnot. I'll see you guys next week. It has been one heck of a ride, but there's still so many more things to do. I've still got other bosses and things to find in this world. Oh, what a ride it's been. I'll see you guys later. Bye.